With Digimon Story Time Stranger's release just a week away at this point, and having looked in both Ageomon and the Olympus 12, I think it's high time we wrap up this little trilogy of ours by looking into the group opposing the Olympus 12 directly, the Titans. They seem to be the main villains of the game. We don't know for sure yet, and we only know a handful of them so far. Personally, I expect there to be a few more of them, at least one for the volcano area, factory area and other areas in the digital world. But let's start with the leader of the group, Plutomon. Plutomon is inspired by the Roman god Pluto and is one of only 2 titans of the mega level. Ruling over the realm of death, it uses fear and violence to terrorize evildoers. Constantly shrouded in a deep shadow, it roams the land searching for criminals to send to the underworld. It takes great delight in devouring and chewing up these evildoers with the many mouths across its body. This Digimon's appearance and abilities instill fear in even the most pure and innocent Digimon. Using moves like Hell's Gate, where it summons a giant mouth that swallows the target whole, or Haggard Cluster, where the mouth on its chest releases a darkness that swallows all in its path, it drags down its target to the underworld using these abilities. Now, as some of you may have already noticed, it shares the same goal as Jupitermon but goes about it in a very different way. This way is not approved of by Jupitermon and has caused a lot of animosity between the two of them. But that's enough about Plutomon. Next up is the Titan of Warriors, Titamon, and the second and last mega level Titan Digimon. Titamon was created from the grudge of a Digimon that once challenged the Olympus 12 in order to rule the digital world. Titamon is also known as the One-Man Division. It gets this title thanks to the sheer power it gains from the bottomless grudge energy that make up its entire being. Titamon runs through the battlefield searching for the Olympus 12 simply to claim their hats. Carrying a giant sword carved from Skullgreimon's bones, it slashes directly at the Digicore of its target using its special attack Soul Core Attack. This attack bypasses armor and protections and slashes at the soul or Digicore directly. It can also summon an undead army using its Dark Army Pact, and this ability alone is the reason why Titamon is called the One-Man Division, as it can be considered to be an army by itself. Well, those were the 2 original Titan Digimon that have existed way before Digimon Story Time Stranger was even a thing, all the way back in Digimon Crusaders, or Heroes in the West. However, in Time Stranger it seems the group is getting some new members, the first of which being Parrotmon, a giant bird-type Digimon of the ultimate level. Parrotmon flies at breakneck speeds through the skies and is highly intelligent, with claws as sharp as knives, using moves like Sonic Destroyer to create massive shockwaves after slamming into its target, or Mjolnir Thunder to call down lightning on its target. This Digimon is not one to be messed with. Sadly, not many details are known about this Digimon or its role in Time Stranger aside from the fact that it's a boss, a Titan. Next up is Skullseedramon, an undead fish-type Digimon also of the ultimate level. Acting on pure instinct, it swims through the oceans of the digital world Iliad, searching for Digimon to feed on. Because it just bones, Skullseedramon has little to no water resistance. This greatly increases its mobility and speed, allowing it to use moves like Death Warp to coil around the target, slowly draining their life away as it chokes them before it feasts. Now for another aquatic Digimon we have Divermon. Divermon is a beastman Digimon who is usually cheerful by nature. However, in Digimon Story Time Stranger we have a Divermon that is the Titan of the Abyss, and he seems to be a lot more mischievous. Residing in the abyss, he uses its high-speed motor and harpoon to cause trouble all over the place, before getting injured and being rescued by Shalmon. Now, for the last Titan we currently know about from the trailers and reveals, Sharkmon, the commander of the Ocean Titans. An ultimate level android Digimon. Sharkmon is a giant mechanized shark, somewhat resembling a submarine, roaming the oceans of the digital world Iliad, searching for Digimon to feed on. Using moves like Plutomon, it shoots out torpedoes that bite on the target before exploding, or a move to chase down its target, Fang Charge. It hooks its prey with the anchor from its body before charging at them at full speed and devouring them whole. Now, sadly, as I said, this is all the information we currently know of the Titans that will be in Digimon Story Time Stranger. However, I expect there to be a few more that we just haven't seen yet in the trailers. Especially since we know there's going to be battles fought in Japan itself, in the volcanic area and a factory area as well that we have seen in the trailers. Now on Earth, I suspect there might be two Digimon that we've already seen. That being the Chaos Dramon that roams around in the demo, and the Metal Greymon boss fight we also have in the demo. Now, for the volcanic area, this is pure speculation. I don't even know if these Digimon will be in the game. But for me, Volcdramon or Volcanic Dramon come to mind as Titans, as potential Titans, being led by the commander, Ancient Volcamon, which would be nice to see some frontier rep. While for a factory area, it's obvious either Machine Dramon or, a personal wish, Metallic Dramon as Titans, and likely Andromon, High Andromon, or even Ebemon as their commander. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and speculations in the comments down below, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video around if you want to see more lore videos. I will also be streaming the game as soon as I get my hands on it, picking up from where we left off in the demo stream. But if you want to see that, once again, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on when I go live and when I upload. But until next time, this will be Kojin, signing off. Bye bye now.